Dear President-elect, Madame Mariam Rajavi, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear friends, the time has finally come to see the fascist regime of the mullahs overthrown and replaced by a democratic and free Iran. Now more than ever, after 4 decades under the tyranny of this Islamic Republic, Iranian people deserve a secular and peaceful democracy, governed by the rule of law and abiding to international rules and principles concerning human rights, freedom of religion, justice, political pluralism, and individual freedoms. That is to say, a non-nuclear that is also devoid of weapons of mass destruction and promotes peace, coexistence, international and regional cooperation, as foreseen by Madame Rajavi's 10-point plan for future Iran. 4 years ago, in Villepinte, in the heart of Europe, we had a further and astonishing evidence that the Islamic Republic of Iran fully deserves the definition of the world's #1 terrorist state, a disgraceful plague that the entire international community should feel the duty to strongly oppose and remove from world's history. We all recall how the Antwerp Tribunal did issue heavy sentences against the regime's terrorist diplomat Assadollah Assadi and his 2 accomplices. All of us hailed those decisions, which did clearly recognize Iran as a terrorist state. But there is now a serious risk that the victory of justice against a terrorist state may be reversed now and end up with the victory of terrorism against international justice and international security. The entire international community and European Parliament are appalled by the decision undertaken by the Belgian government to negotiate a treaty with the Iranian regime in order to exchange innocent hostages seized by Iran with the aim of exchanging them with convicted terrorists. If that horrible mistake would ever happen, that will seriously disrupt the European security and will compromise states' capabilities to prevent and fight international terrorism. Iran's terrorist organizations, such as MOIS and others, will even more consider Belgium and EU countries as safe havens, where they should continue building their international criminal networks. Furthermore, at global level, that shameful treaty would disrupt the international justice, given the fact that any convicted criminal belonging to a rogue state could from now on feel confident that his authorities will, sooner or later, rescue him by kidnapping citizens of the state where the trial did take place in order to exchange them. As citizens of the stronghold of freedom, democracy, and human rights, which is the European Union, we cannot ignore that at the end, it will be the Iranian people that would even more suffer if a very wrong appeasement with the terrorist state, Iran, will be practiced. The regime's victims, their families, the millions of Iranians that strenuously oppose and resist the violence of the regime do not deserve to see that any EU member states takes such a wrong and dangerous approach. We cannot fall prey of the perverse dynamics of the mullahs. It should be absolutely clear all over the world that the only credible alternative to this criminal, terrorist Iranian regime is the democratic and free Iran, strongly promoted by the National Council of Resistance Iran, led by Madame Mariam Rajavi. Millions of untamed people in Iran are waiting for a clear and unequivocal response by the Western world. Thank you.